You're here for one reason and one reason only, to find out how I'm going to level up your dart game. You're going to do this one thing as a treat to yourself. It's a favour to your future darting self. What can I possibly be on about? I'll tell you what I'm on about. To level up your darts game, simply join an online darts league. There we go. Video ended. No, joking, not the end. But that is the message. The message is join an online darts league. I'm going to tell you how, I'm going to tell you why, and I'll give you some examples of one I've played in. Playing at home or in your garage, as I do, on your own, will only get you so far. It really, really will. Joining an online darts league is probably one of the best things you can do to get better at darts. There's a few key reasons, so let me run through them quickly, then we'll dive into each reason why in more detail. There's 3 key reasons why you should really join an online darts league. Firstly, real competition. Secondly, community and social side of it. Thirdly, and I think this is one of the most important things, is structure and accountability. I'm not currently in any of these leagues. I was, but I'm not anymore. I'm doing content for you guys and for me. But I've been 2 of these 3. This one here is a new one, which I'll talk to you about, but I've been in these 2. Honestly, it changed everything for me with my darts game. Really did. Transformed the way I played, gave me insight in how to prepare properly for a game. Also got to see how other people approach the game as well. Gave me some ideas I could steal, which I quite like doing. So you see 3 logos here. This one is a brand new one, which we'll talk about. Invite Only Dart League, IODL. Played in the Premier League on that one. Really enjoyed my time. Club 26, got promoted from Division 3 to 2 into 1. Really enjoyed my time. This is a breakaway from this. Both still, all 3 of them are still going on, but this one is a breakaway from this one. I won't get into too much detail, but all you need to know is that you've got an extra league to go playing. Bonus. I know the people behind this one. That's the reason why I want to mention it. It's run very similar to this one, but I'll get into more detail on how each of them are run later in the video. I mentioned the 3 benefits of joining one of these leagues. So let's get into benefit number 1. Real competition. Okay? That is benefit number 1. Real competition. A bit Donald Trump here. As I mentioned, playing darts at home 501, even like my favourite games on GoDartsPro, will only kind of get you to a certain level. I feel the benefit of real competition drives you forward. Because if you're just at a level and you're happy and you can just play at that level, that's cool. But what's pushing you on? I'll tell you what will push you on. Competition, like real competition. Dartbot, whatever. Scolia, it's more random, the checkouts on there. But the percentage on darts count at the Dartbot, there's 33%. So you know what you're getting, how many darts it's roughly going to take. It's carbon copy. Whereas this, you don't know. Someone could be playing amazing, but have a 3% checkout on that day. Someone could be playing poo and have a 100% checkout. It doesn't matter. It's real competition. You've got to go with what's in front of you. It's not scripted. It's real and it's raw. Knowing you've got to throw and hit one of these doubles around here to win the match when it's tied 2-2, for example, and it's best of 5. It happens. Controlling it. You deal with that in your own way. But knowing you've got to hit one of these doubles to win a match, that's real pressure. Doing it against Dartbot, it doesn't matter. Doing it against a real person on the other end of the computer, still a real person, that matters. You don't get them scenarios playing at home. So playing in one of these leagues puts you in that scenario to be able to deal with the pressure. And it will up your game. Level up. The second benefit I mentioned is the community and social side of things. When you're at home playing against yourself or you're playing against a Dartbot, it can be quite boring. Silent. Unless you do what I do, put content on YouTube, just talking to yourself constantly. But the real side of it is the social side. This is the bit I miss the most from not playing in the league. Now, don't get me wrong, I still keep in touch with a lot of people from these groups. But when you're in it, there's stuff going on all the time. Even if you've got your scheduled league games done and dusted for the week or the month, there is hundreds of people across these leagues that want to play a match all the time. So you don't have to go, oh, I've played my games this week, I've got nothing else to do. You can find someone to play all the time. There's always someone available. Loads of different characters as well. I mean, you've got some right wally whoppers. That was me. I was the wally whopper of the group. I was sharing TikToks, I was sharing old YouTube videos. But people are supportive, and that's what gives me the confidence to be able to do these videos, is that people in them teams that I was, or the groups that I was playing with, they were all encouraging. It was brilliant. Got to meet some really nice people, like really nice people. Every single person within these groups was really nice, really accommodating, really welcoming. And then when new people came, you took that mantle on of welcoming people as well. So it was really nice community feel. Like I say, there was fractions, there was small little groups that would break off and make different WhatsApp groups. There's people who live close by me as well. So there's lots of different social elements to it, not just playing darts online. And the good thing is, as I've said before, people are really supportive. So all of these have their league fixtures. Then they'll have separate tournaments and little mini competitions going on. You want to stream it on TikTok, on YouTube, and people will get behind you, people will be supportive, and that's what you want. You want them people behind you to push you up. All of these things I've said about the social side of it and the community side of it is another thing that will help up your level. If you've got people behind you backing you all the way, rather than a dog looking at you on the sofa going, I can't chase them things you're throwing, mate. These people get behind you and they'll push you to the next level. That's benefit number 2. Thirdly, and I said earlier, this is probably the most important one, structure and accountability. Now, I don't mean just being accountable for saying, hey, Dave, we're going to play our match on Thursday at 9 o'clock. Is that okay? Yeah, brilliant. And make sure you turn it up. No, accountability is just as much for yourself as it is for Dave at 9 o'clock on a Thursday and everybody else whenever you're meant to be playing. It gives you a structure, so you say, right, I only play darts at home on a Monday and a Wednesday and a whatever day. Send your message group, fixtures are out, I'm playing you guys this week, here's my availability. People will put it in, you've got your structure, and it will, 9 times out of 10, you'll get the times and days you want to play. Pretty much guaranteed on that. Some people you have to chase, but it wouldn't be life if you didn't have to chase people for something, right? My big thing was that accountability. I held myself accountable. I'm going to get promoted from this division to that division. You can't do that just by turning up willy-nilly and going, oh, whatever. I knew what I had to do. I was looking at that league table every week it came out. Right, I see that person there. I know I can beat them. I've played them in a couple of friendlies before. They're above me. If I want to get promoted, I've got to beat them. I've got to beat them. Made myself accountable. I didn't want to let myself down. Obviously, you don't want to let other people down, like I say, with arranging the games, but it's holding yourself to accountability. Accountability, you get my meaning. With having the regular league fixtures as well as the extra tournaments that happen, keeps you sharp and it keeps you focused, so you know, actually I've got to play a match in 3 hours. Let's go and get a bit of practice in. Get onto GoDartsPro, use my warm-up techniques that I show you and all the other things you can find on YouTube to help you warm up. Don't just go into it cold. If you know you're playing, get warmed up and then get straight into it. That's the third benefit. There's some more we're going to talk through now. I'll talk you through how the structure of them all work. But for me, the most important is the structure and accountability. That really pushed my level up. Some bonus points of joining these, which are not the main 3 benefits I've talked about, but these are really just important when you're playing in an online league. They are convenience of playing at home pretty much any time, not having to go to the pub or a venue down the road. Do it at home in your own time. Bonus. The variety of opponents is like off the charts. When I first started Club 26, for example, I'll introduce all these leagues properly in a moment, but when I was at Club 26, wow, I was in a division and I think it was Division 3 and I was kind of running away with it. And then I got brought back down to earth because that was the entry group. So if you just joined, didn't matter your level, you was in that group. It wasn't done on tiered, really, that level. You got promoted, of course, but I got humbled. Some of the people that got put into that group absolutely slapped me around. But then I also had my fair share of slapping other people around. So it worked out well in the end. 2 back-to-back promotions. Did I say that already? That was me. stats and leaderboard that's come out weekly. If you're like me and you want to know what you got to do, or you just think, oh, I've played well. Have I actually played well? Seeing the stats and the leaderboard, so you've got your season averages, you've got how many legs you've won or your leg difference, and then you've got the obviously league, the league table. When you're seeing that, that's when you ramp it up in your brain. You go, right, I can't get relegated. I'm right at the bottom here. I need to win 2 out of the next 4, otherwise I'm down. Or I want to get promoted / win that league. I've got to win 3 from 3. Who am I playing? What are they playing like? Let's get after it. As I said, sometimes you're going to get battered. This is the way it works in reality. Let's say you're a mid-table player, 50, 55 average thereabouts from one of the top levels, or top leagues, playing a guy at the bottom who's not won a game or leg all season, and he comes in and flies in with like 14 dart legs, checking out ton plus finishes, 100% on the doubles, and you're like, what? You expecting a walkover? Nope. Then on the other hand, you're playing the guy at the top, you're a bit like nervous, like, oh my God, I don't know if I can beat this person, they always beat me in friendlies. And then you wipe the floor with them because they can't finish, they've left themselves on madhouse. 3 out of 3, lovely jubbly. Step in and take the win. Thank you very much. So how does it work? Right. I'm going to introduce these leagues for you properly now. I know we're almost at the end of the video, but this is what I'm going to do. I am going to introduce them, how you get involved, and what you need. Simple as that. IODL, Invite Only Dart League. GODL, New Player to the Game, Global Online Darts League. Club 26, this is the first one I played in, Club 26. What do you need to get involved and how are they structured? Pretty simple. This is how I found them. TikTok, Reddit. I always find it really difficult to point when I'm doing it the opposite way. TikTok and Reddit, that is where you will find the contact details and the links to sign up to all 3 of them. They're posting all the time, always looking for new players. All of them leagues are always looking for new players to join them. If you can't join midway through a league, or a season should I say, but you can go on the waiting list. You get involved in the groups, you can play friendlies, you can even get involved in the tournaments. You don't have to, you won't go straight into a league halfway through. You have to wait until the end of the season. Most of the seasons are 4, 6 or 8 weeks. How do you communicate? It's pretty simple. WhatsApp groups. Again, my pointing skills are terrible. Discord. Either one of them and you're easy. WhatsApp groups or Discord groups. Discord channel, should I say. Those are the lines of communication. So that's how you find them. That's how you communicate and get involved with everything. How do you play? You need dart counter. I can't do it because I'm now a Scoldia nerd. Dart counter and a camera. If you've got a nominee, it's a bonus, but all of those leagues will ask for a camera also. So whether you got a nominee or not, you'll still need a camera. You need dart counter. All games are played on dart counter. All 3 of the leagues run slightly differently. As I say, some do 1 game per week. So IODL is 1 game per week, run over a 10-week period, I think it is, or 8 or 10 weeks. 8 or 10 weeks. GODL and Club 26, very similar. 2 to 3 games a week, depending on which league you're in, how many players you're in. Now, here's the thing. IODL is an invite-only dart league. You've got to contact them. They'll vet you, see if you're any good. They'll get you in. Club 26, GODL, it was all Club 26. There's been a split, which is great because, well, probably not great for them mates and friends situation, but it's created another league for us all to play in. Those are run with 10 players per league. There's 10 leagues in Club 26 and there's 3 with GODL. That's a lot of information I have to remember, by the way. What you really need to know is you won't go wrong joining any 3 of them leagues or all 3 of them. If you've got the time to commit, go for all 3 of them. There's promotion, there's relegation, there's tournaments to win. What's not to like? You don't have to leave your house. I'll tell you what, if you're on holiday, you've got a camera, access to the dart account, you can play on holiday. Play anywhere. Take it with you. And if you need a break, say to them, I can't play this month because I've got 2 weeks off on holiday. You get a pause. Stay in the same league. Next season, reinstated. Easy peasy. So to summarise, how do we level up our darts game? We join an online darts league. One of those 3, or search Reddit and TikTok, you'll find plenty more. But those are the 3 I know and I trust. Big 3 benefits were real competition, community and social side, structure and accountability. Also had the other little bonus ones, but you can rewatch it if you want to know them. I had to remember too much information as it is. I'm going to leave you with this. There's a closing statement. But before I leave you with that, I called this level up your darts game. And I can't do it because of copyright reasons. Beyonce will sue me, or Jay-Z would probably come around and go slapping me around for using his wife's music without copyrights. There's an outtake I'm going to put on the screen here now of me dancing around to Beyonce Level Up, which didn't make the cut because I thought I don't want to get sued by Jay-Z, Beyonce and YouTube police. So just enjoy. Idiot. That's what I do for you though. So if you feel like you've hit a brick wall with practice, join an online dart league. Could be the next step to leveling up your game. In fact, I'm going to guarantee it will level up your game. If this has given you something to think about, drop a like, put a note in the comments. Do you play in one of those 3 dart leagues? Do you play in another one? Let the community know which other ones are out there. Please do. Share the video around, but also please subscribe. Keeps me wanting to do these videos. Anyway, I'm going to slap some 180s in now. Do us a favour, go and join an online darts league. Level up. Bye for now.